He literally fixed
Not
it up.
fucking fixing it. Obviously.
Something's wrong.
Okay.
Bro, tell me how I ran out of my limit though. I've been going too hard.
Of tree niggas? How the fuck did you run out of tree?
Oh, you can hear the mic over here.
Oh, am I watching you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
What's up, gang? What up, my people? Let me send this out. Let me send this out. My dog Jay. Oh, my camera is glitching. Let me unplug it and plug it back in real quick. Where is... Damn, my camera just disconnected. There we go. The gym was alright, bro. I kind of pussied out. I only did back. Just like the last time, I only did biceps. And this time I only did back. I gotta start fucking... Stop being a little pussy.
Good bitch. You a small back bitch.
Yeah, I've lost 3 pounds. I gotta gain them back.
Big back season, brother.
Literally, bro, when I stop working out, I lose weight so fast. When I cut my hand that I didn't go to the gym for 2 weeks, I lost 3 pounds. The gym is what gives me my appetite to gain weight. If I don't work out, I'm not hungry and I don't eat. I'm on a hiatus and it will restart Thursday. It be like that. It be like that, my boy. So, today is the 30th. Today is the 30th. Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, shit. It's connected to my phone's microphone for a second. Alright. Let's get this going. Let's start our analysis here. So here on the weekly time frame, we're starting to drive bearish consistently. We're on a bearish trend for this weekly. We're on a bearish trend for the monthly. The monthly is about to end in a day, or it's already ended. So this is a monthly closure here on some brokers, right? So the month is closing with a tiny bottom wick. We still have markets open tomorrow. What day's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 31st. Yeah, we still have markets open tomorrow on Tradeovate. What up, options? How are you, bro? With our weekly starting to come down, the weekly is starting to lose momentum here. Right? This weekly candle was large. This weekly candle was massive. These last 2 weekly candles haven't been quite as big. Here, but you can't trade. So, since you can't trade on AMP, the only thing that I would suggest is to go buy a $16 Apex account and go full send that hoe. Technically, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not full sending it, but I am working on it very slowly. So it took me 1, 2.5 weeks to pass this 50K. Top Step, and I needed a profit target of 3,000, and I was using a 1 lot. So here I need a profit target of 9,000, and I'm using a 2 lot. So it'll probably take me 3 full weeks to pass it at the rate that I'm going with this, and then that would be awesome. An account on Top Step, an account on Apex. No, I think that was a little phase that they're going through, and maybe so like if like the other day I went on like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 win streak, right? 9 consecutive days without losing. Um, they would probably ask me to record myself at that point. You know, they're like, "Oh, this guy just went 9 straight days, made $3,000 in 9 days. What's going on here?" Let me make sure it's him. But I've had banger days since the 18th. I've had a 100 pip day, 85 pip day, a 30 pip day. Then I had the weekend, a 12 pip day, a 50 pip day, then Christmas, then a 50 pip day, a 46 pip day, and then a 26 pip day. Savage, savage, savage streak.
Secured the 50 today.
And I passed the Top Step account today. Let's. Is this? Let's see. A little motivation for you guys. Here is the challenge. Zero losing days. Average winning day just under 1%. My worst day minus 135. My best day 1.2%, 1.5%. So I've passed this combine and I'm not activating it yet. I'm waiting. No activation just yet. So, options. Last year on January 1st, the first week, Top Step put out a 50% discount where their accounts weren't $50 anymore, they were 25. So, I'm afraid that if I fund it today, they're going to come out with a 50% discount and I'm going to spend the 150 when it'll be a 75 activation fee in a week from now. So, I spent the $16 on one Apex account, just one. I'm not gambling accounts. I'm doing one and I'm taking it slow. $16 with a $30 reset for a 150K account. That is reasonable pricing and just one. So I'm working on remaining strategic just like I did this last month. Super, super fucking disciplined month. And I think that I can pass this easily with no hesitation. No hesitation. The discount on Apex is 90%. If you use that random ass letter code that I have there, you'll get 90% discounts. The 300K accounts are $17. The 200K accounts are also $17. So, look at this shit, bro. Trade of 8, 300K account, what's the price here? 167 minus 90%. 167 minus 90% is $16.7 for this 300K. Drizza grabbed 10 accounts today. You're a fucking savage, bro. Unfortunately, I've went on a gambling spree too much with Apex. So right now I am on a I'm chilling out. So these are all my certificates with Apex. 50K, another 150, a 250, a 250, a 50, a 50. Nothing fugazi here. These are real links. Oh. You need to pass an evaluation? Oh, it's because I have the payment link. But I'm clicking the payment link, not the certificate. 50K. 250. Darrell Martin. Sounds like a black and Cuban name. Darrell Martin. And the activation fees are only $85. So if you do pass that 300K funded, you're only paying $105 for a 300K account. So if you do pass that account and you do reach your first payout with your profit target of 9K, you can pull out 3,000, 30, or yeah, you can pull out 3,000 on that account, I believe, every 2 weeks. So you're literally making 3,000 off $100 if you take this seriously. A $16 account is not a gamble account, bro. It's an account that you take serious. If you gamble it, you're not gonna pass it, bro. You gotta take it serious. Like, there's a reason I have 60 evaluations on Apex because I bought 30 of those $18 accounts and tried to do that buy news, sell news, and I blew like 20 accounts on off a consolidation. Or I would, because the profit target is so high and the drawdown is so little, you can't take a full swing for the profit target of 15K with a drawdown of 6K, right? That's gonna fuck you. So you have to do it within 2 trades or 3 trades. So if you just gambled an account and hit 10K on your first trade, you only have 5K left to pass. The chances of you gambling the next one and passing it are not very high. So you just gotta take it slow. That's what I did with Top Step. I bought an account on Top Step. I think I failed one getting a hang of their rules. I think this is my third Top Step account. Sorry, let me see. Yeah, this is my third Top Step account that I passed. No, I passed one. This is why you gotta have a calendar. I passed one Top Step account on my first try, but the profit target, you can't have more than 50% of your profit target in a day. So I made 2 grand that day, and then a grand the previous day, and a grand the previous week, right? Since I'm not allowed to make more than 1,500 in a day, they said that I needed to make an extra I needed to make like an extra $800 or something like that to pass the account, or an extra 1,500 to pass the account, because 2,000 needed to be 50%, under 50% of my total profit. So I passed the account technically, but I failed it because I didn't reach the profit target within the limit. I reached it too fast. So then that's when I reset the account. I failed the second one, and then I reset it again, and I passed this third one. So I technically passed two, but I made too much money too fast. It literally wanted me to make like an extra 2% to pass, and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm just gonna reset it." Hey, Roto, what up, my dude? Chobble, what up, dude? Right now we're in chop zone. Choppity choppity chop chop chop. We are in chop zone. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. I want to get a closure above. I want to get a rebreak of the daily high. I want to get a for sure push above this, and then we can start looking for my kind of entry like this on the way up here, right? But we still have a level here, 20 pips, and another level here at 29 pips. So we kind of have some room at the rebreak of these highs, but we kind of don't. We have a lot of resistance here, right? So we have resistance here, we have resistance here, we have resistance here. So we have a lot of resistance here. So are we really going to drive through all of this, or is it going to be trickling up here? So I kind of want to get out of here. What happened to my Instagram? I got to change my... Hold up. Thank you for mentioning that. I got to... Look me up on Instagram. It's EddieLifts X. I got a new Instagram. EddieLifts X. Where are you streaming at? Nice. That's a good way to keep you accountable, bro. When you're on your way to profitability, um, having a YouTube track record and you're like, oh, look, I started trading a year ago. Look at me trading live on YouTube. Look at how I've evolved. This is my track record. That's why I'm trading live on YouTube. I want to have my track record up out in the open, and I want to um, help out as many people as possible, bro. In the Discord, we're in there talking all day, dude, and I feel like uh holy shit, let's see. This is just strong here. Yeah, I don't know, my video started taking off, so I'm riding the YouTube wave. I'm not selling nothing though. I don't want to sell anything. Just hit the like button, por favor, and subscribe. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I make enough money. I just want to trade. I just want to trade. Honestly, I think that's one of the best things you could have done. Move out there with Richie, start to get a physical job, start to put money into your live account, maybe use my code to right here to my code right here to get some supplements and an Apex account and start sending it, bro. I just passed the 50K evaluation today on Top Step. So I'm telling you, bro, you have what it takes, homie. Just start fucking sending it. Get that discipline down, you know, get those emotions under control, bro, and send it. Have a good night, brother. I'm gonna take a couple puffs for you. Go ahead, Buddy. Yes, bro. A lot of people want to make it instantly off of trading, right? But like, if I didn't have a good job that allows me to have a nice house with all the fucking shit that I want, all the monitors that I want, the mic that I want, everything that I want, a nice chair, trading would be annoying as fuck, bro. Having to work a bullshit job to make ends meet, to get an extra couple $100 to buy a funded account because you're not going to make enough money working at like McDonald's or something to fund your live account. You know what I mean?
Who's Hello?
That's Rich's brother. Get your real estate license, bro. Have your family support you through your journey of being a real estate salesman or whatever agent. And trust me, bro, within 2 years of you being in real estate, you'll be selling big houses. I have too much traffic here that I'm scared of. I don't want to take an entry here, and then have price start to pull back, right? Even though we are breaking daily highs. Nice, Kenny. See, Randy, Kenny's got his real estate license. Kenny comes out here and he trades. Honestly, that'll put you in a good spot, bro. You'll meet a lot of people with money. So this is not a bad man. If this level wasn't here, right? This would be a beautiful buy. This would be a very nice buy. 30-minute closure above. There is no top wick on that 30-minute. So that's a little unchained trading. Right now, I'm looking for some big booty bitches. I'm just kidding. Right now, I'm looking for the. I would be taking entries here, right? I would be taking. Right now, we're starting to close above this area here on the 1 minute. We're about to re-break the daily high. I would be setting buy stops here on the break of the high to take this continuation to the upside, right? But we have this level here and we have this level here that kind of hinder the probability of that push happening, right? So I don't. I want to wait till we're at least above this so we can start pushing into some clean traffic. But even then, for price to get all the way up there, unless we have a really big push, we're most likely going to do something like this. If price does come up, it would need to respect this support here, right? Sorry. Once we start to break above these levels here, it would need to really start to use this as a support to start to fill these ranges up. So we're going to need to see something like price break above, come down, and then retest. You know what I mean? Some sort of consolidation here, and then a break above, a higher time frame closure. So that's what I'm trying to see. That's what I was looking for here, right? I was looking for price to close above here, use this as a support, and then reject and drive up for a drive to this area here. So that's what I was looking for. But to get there, we only have 19 pips. That's not a nice enough range to catch. You know what I mean? The entry would have been down here, the proper range, if we didn't have this right here. So we would have been able to catch at least 30 pips. So that's a much more decent range. I'm bullish, but these two ranges are fucking with me. And Kenny flips. Kenny, you're a fucking entrepreneur, bro. You're a savage. How are you, Daniel? So, since these levels are kind of very important, I am very wary about them. So, I would like to wait to see what we do. Since it's 8:30, we have plenty of time for the price to move. I would be taking rebreaks of the daily highs, but we have a level right here and another level here. So we could literally drive up 5 pips and then instantly reject. We could drive up 30 pips and then reject. So it's tough. We just gotta wait it out and see what happens. Let's look at the Nasdaq here. Let me turn my AC down. It's so cold. Euro GBP looking bullish. So when the 1 minute for me is looking like this, I don't like to trade this. Right? This looks disgusting. Starting to scoop here on the daily. What support could we be bouncing off though, right? So this is what you got to look at, right? What has it been doing in the past? So this is how I look at the markets, right? I start looking at the most recent levels and I start looking at what has price done when it gets to these most recent levels, right? So if we look, price created a high here. When it came back to that level, we respected it to the T, right? Price created a level right here. When we came to that level, we consolidated there. We broke below that level. Price rejected that level, doing the same thing that is happening here now. On this drive down, price came down to this level right here, mimicked this exact level. Look at this. If you see price starting to mimic levels to the T like this, you might want to wait it out a bit, right? So you see how price respected this resistance, came down, and is now using this as a resistance right here. We closed below this range. We closed doji, and now we're trying to reject off of it, using it as a resistance. So we might be where's this shit at? We might be doing this, right? If we respect this level here, price is going to drop down and mimic the same exact push that happened. So that's where you want to be careful, right? You want to see, what are we doing at this level? Are we going to close above and break above this level, or are we going to reject it and start coming back down? So you also got to notice you have another resistance right here, minor resistance right here. So you have this level and this level that price could possibly reject off of before coming down. So what happens if price does reject off of this level? What do you have here? You have your head and shoulders. Your head and shoulders pattern, which is a sign of a reversal and price starting to come back down. So it can look bullish because we're respecting all of this support here, but because we're reaching this level of resistance here, you really want to wait for another type of wedge to form, or for price to close above to really get a confirmation of this drive up. Because a buy would have been good off of this level here, off this first 4 hour closure. So a buy would have been good off of here. Yeah, as soon as maybe on the retest, the buy would have been good off of here. But once we started pulling back here, that's where it gets tough to really stay bullish. And just look at it. Price is starting to downtrend. But we are at a resistance though. But this resistance only got us to here. And we rejected the same exact level as before. Last time we rejected this level, price drove all the way down to here. So we've rejected that level to the T. We've came down and rejected prior levels to the T, indicating bearish structure starting to form. So you really want to be careful here, because we could literally just reject back down to the bottom of the range. See, just like here, right? I could have taken buys on the rebreak of the high here, because this was my setup. You see how the candle rebroke the daily high here? This is my setup that I always take, but what happened? This resistance is strong. These resistances are strong. So I can take a buy if price starts to come back up to rebreak the daily high, right? We start to form proper structure on our way back up. Start closing back above this level, I can take a buy on the rebreak of the high. Because those of you that have been here for a while, you guys know how I trade, and you guys know that I would have most likely taken the rebreak of the high on the daily right here. But because we have these minor levels here, I don't want to take rebreaks of daily highs on 1 minute pushes unless we're pushing into clean range like this. This is clean range that I want to be in. I don't want to be on clean range in the higher time frame as much. I would like to be in this clean range. This is the push that I want to be in. Because what happens when price pushes in that area, you see how we get these clean pushes here. And then as soon as price starts to give you more data, you start to get chop. You start to get chop on your way up. Instead of clean pushes, you start to get chop because you now have more data here. So you like to have these basically gaps This is like a fair value gap or whatever you ICT people call it. And you really want to see everybody here, bro. Roll another blunt. Everybody, you spilled the guts. Fuck, what was I saying? You really have to look at the higher time frame, and you have to look at what price has done in the past, because what price has done in the past, everybody says it's not an indication of what will happen in the future, but I think that is bullshit. That is not true. Price mimics itself, and if you identify the proper trend, you can identify the proper mimic, right? History, exactly. History tends to repeat itself. Oh, past results aren't indicative of future results. Suck my nuts, bro. Suck my nuts. Patterns are patterns. You can barely hear me? Damn, my mic is to the max. Play it on YouTube? Yeah, but like human nature is predictable, bro. So if they're like, oh, the human element in the chart is what makes the historic price patterns unpredictable, because humans change how they feel about that price pattern. So in the past they could have thought this pattern was bullish, and now in the future they're thinking this pattern is bearish. So you know what I mean? So that in a sense makes perfect sense, bro. But humans have been doing the same thing for hundreds of thousands of years, bro. Come on now. When humans see this dump, what's going on? Everybody's looking for a support to press buy. Where can I buy? Buy. And then they're catching a falling knife, getting stabbed. Bang, 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 bang. Stab. And they're bleeding to death trying to catch the bottom. I had to take the watch off. My wrist is explosive. Today on the daily Euro USD, it reached a level that was used as a support, and I used the Fibonacci just to see what's up, and the market reached that point and rejected it exactly on the liquidity point and the 60%. The Fibonacci is a psychological number, and if you're trading support and resistance and your Fibonacci lines up with a support or a resistance, you now have added confluence that support or resistance might have a little more weight because of the Fibonacci being a psychological area. The fuck you doing, bro? Enrola otro Blontoski.
That was crazy.
Honestly, options. The caviar entry. This is my slight understanding, and this is why I took. Where was that buy?
Hit the button.
Yeah, honestly, I think that those setups are quite clean. And I like to take them as well. And that's what I took on the 1 minute today. When you look at the 1 minute time frame, that's the setup that I took today, right? So you're gonna notice the caviar entry. Pretend this is the hourly time frame. Just pretend this is the hourly time frame. Support, major support that we're respecting across the board. Price came down to the support. Tell me this isn't the caviar entry. Some shit like this. Break, retest, volume push. Entry on the volume push. Stop loss below the range. That hit for the 1 to 1. You got the baloop baloop. You got the boing. But we're missing the RSI and the other secret sauce that he's not gonna teach nobody. Y'all are gonna have to fiend for that. We got an RSI lesson and some RSI numbers and some other stuff that is only for the clubhouse. Huh? Wix market opened at 8:30 and he thought it was closed and it just opened late. So he dipped. But the market's open for him. So now that we've respected this area and we're back in range, right? We're starting to close back below. This 30-minute is looking choppy still. So we're in a chop zone. We're in a chop zone. This could have been a nice money printer on the 13 where it grabbed the top wick for this area here. So we could be on the start of our bearish trend here. We could be on the start of our bearish trend. Terpy, I like that sell. I like that sell, Terpy. I like that sell. That money printer. That money printer on the 15. That money moolah printer on the 15. Ain't no way this man's getting his nipples pierced. If you are my brother, it is what it is, homie. Damn. Let's look at NQ today. See what NQ's been doing. I took a sell earlier on NQ, and that's nice. I caught the bottom. We don't hide nothing here, gang. You can see literally everything. I took a short here, closed right here off the second candle. And now price is reversing, re-breaking the daily high. We're starting to close above this range here. We have clean traffic to our left, clean traffic here. We're starting to re-break the daily high. You guys don't trade Nasdaq, but I would be taking re-breaks of the daily high. See, look, look, look. This is a perfect example. Pay attention. This is a fucking gem. Pay attention here, right? What do you see here? You see how we're breaking above this area, right? We're starting to trend here. I would have taken a re-break of the high here, which is the same setup that I was talking about on gold. But what do we have here? We have clean traffic here. And you see what happens on the rebreak of the high when you have clean traffic? Price is pushing and price is driving. Let's look at gold and see. We had the same setup. What do you see here? You see that same exact setup happen here on gold. But what happens when we rebroke the high here? We started to reject. Why? Because we don't have clean traffic to the left here. We have resistance here. We want to be in that clean traffic. The same way we're in here in the clean traffic, you see the exact same setup. You see the closure above the most recent range. You see the trend starting to form. You see the higher high, higher low, re-breaking the daily high. The trend is literally perfect here, and we have clean range to the upside here. You see how we're starting to push here now? That's what you want, right? So just because we saw it here, a closure above, price is starting to trend. You see everything that we saw on the Nasdaq here. The difference is the clean traffic. The clean traffic is the most important part of trying to catch that clean pop, that clean push. Caught some sells and buys today on the Dow, and both are profitable. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. My dog Jay in the building. bro.
I'm sorry.
I can't trust you, dog. You can't roll a fucking joint.
I don't, bro. It's Oblonsky.
See, when all the time frames are telling you something different, you look at the lower time frame and it's telling you we're selling off. You look at the higher time frame and it's telling you we're bullish. But you look at the 30-minute time frame and it looks like we're forming resistance here. So everything's a little bit tricky right now. So I want to wait for this hourly to see what this hourly does. So we got 9 minutes here. 9 minutes here. So I am, what do you say? I trade historical price data in confluence with the trend. So I don't particularly trade patterns, but when my setup is forming and a pattern is also forming, that gives me added confluence, right? Um when looking here at the Nasdaq, the entry that I would have taken right here, right? You kind of have uh, a resistance here that broke, price is driving up, but this is simple. Price closed above. Very, very simple. First, our daily has a massive bottom wick, which means our daily grabbed liquidity across all this area here. So price going up to this area means that we're re-breaking the daily high in order to give us that upward range that you need for the daily candle. So we've already created a nice bottom wick and we're now pushing up to re-break the daily high. What do we know about daily highs and lows? When price sweeps a daily high or a daily low, you usually get a nice volume push in that direction. So this is a fresh daily high after creating a very nice low. So what happened? We have a closure above. Price closed above. Price came back, retested the entry, used it as support, and then rebroke the daily high. So basic market structure. Closure above the most recent range, price broke above, retested previous resistance, turned it into support, and drove off of it. So where would my entry have been? On the rebreak of this daily high, to catch that new push for that new daily high. Stop loss would be somewhere down here for 20 pips, and so far in this case it pushed like 10 pips. But this would be the idea. So it's just basic market structure, but you're using the possibility or so you know that when you sweep a daily high or a daily low, that price is going to tend to push. So that's what I'm looking. You know you're bullish, you're bouncing off of support, you're re-breaking the daily high. All those things add into confluence. Bouncing off support, you're closing above resistance, you're re-breaking the daily high, you're getting perfect higher highs and higher lows on the way up. So there's no real pattern to that. It's just market structure and understanding market structure, and that's when you'll really understand where the market's gonna go, at least for the moment when you're scalping. So, like, people will look at patterns and instantly start to, like, not all patterns work, bro. Not all patterns indicate, you know what I mean? Right here, same thing that happened on the Nasdaq. You had a closure above, a rebreak of the daily high, price came down, retested the resistance, turned it into support, and swept the daily high. The push on the Nasdaq was triple what this push was. So the reason why this one didn't drive and the Nasdaq did is because of the clean range to the left and to the right here. The Nasdaq had no resistance close by to push it down, like gold did. So just because we had that same exact setup here, the context of the market is different. You have resistances here. You have major resistances here that were formed today that price came and respected. So, yeah, I'm only live on YouTube right now. I did a live on TikTok, but TikTok live, I got accepted for it, but I need a Windows PC, not a Mac. I have a Mac. They don't accept Windows to use their platform, unfortunately. When I get to like 100 concurrent viewers, I'll do no, I don't have a Discord. I don't sell anything. I don't do none of that. I just trade here live, and the Discord that I belong to is Wix9 Discord. So if you guys want to look him up, this Discord is the one that I am in every single day, and I talk every single day because I like to be in a group with other individuals that are doing what I want to do or that are better than me. You know what I mean? We have guys in here that are getting consistent payouts on prop firms. We have guys in here that are consistently passing prop firm challenges. We have guys in here that have flipped $500 to 17K within a couple of months. So like, this is my mentor here, Wix9. Is blocking the time frame and the symbol. Yes, sir. I got you. I just need faster Wi-Fi. That's the only reason why my Mac is slow. Stupid ass. I got you. It'll probably knock me off stream if I change it now. But the symbol I'm trading is GC1. You can see it right here. And this time frame is the 1 minute time frame right here. Where else can I put the time frame on here? I got you, Jay, though. I got you. Let me write that down. Ain't no way I ran out of sticky notes. Move box from frame. HTF frame. But I was profitable for the first 6 months of the year, and then I said I don't want to risk my own money anymore. Let me take this and spend it on prop firms. And then that's when I started the downward spiral of prop firms, and I went down the rabbit hole. And honestly, it made me so much of a better trader. But hey, bro, if you want to join the Discord, join the Wix9 Discord. I'm in here every day. You see me right here. We're talking literally every day. Every day. Look at this. This is how I passed the 50K top step today in the morning. I talked about it. I talked about the trade that I took. The pineapples that I got out yesterday at 10:47, today at 7:32. So we're in here, man. You just gotta join Wix9's clubhouse and get in there with us. That's why I don't want to start my own Discord, bro, because my friends are in there, dog. I don't want to leave my friends. Four-hour close. We have an hour for the 4-hour close on futures, but on XAU USD, we do have a 4-hour closure right now. 4-hour closed bullish. But this is still not an area that I would like to drive up off though, right? Because let's say that price does reject off of this. What does it look like? It just looks like a lower high respecting this support, turning it into a resistance. This is the same thing that the GBP was happening. 200 TP on the day. You're a savage, bro. I don't know what 200 TP means, but 200 is a lot. For a day, that's a lot. See you in the morning, brother. Yeah, tomorrow morning, if Wix streams, I'm gonna get on stream with Wix, and then I gotta do a little side job in the morning, and then oh, Yoshi hit me up on putting in UV lights at his house because of his baby. He just remodeled the house, and I'm gonna clean everything up and put some UV lights and air purifiers. Yeah, it's good. He's just having a baby. You want to have your house. You want your house to be the cleanest possible environment. Come on, price, give me something, right? So we just had a 15-minute bearish closure back into range, but we rejected off this area, right? So is this enough of a top wick on the 30-minute to come down? I would like a top wick on that 30-minute to be here at this area before coming down, right? But we've already had that closure below. Price already wicked that area and drove down. So now that we've done that, can we stay below here?
I should look that shit.
Can we stay below here? How much range do we have to fill this wick? 6 pips to fill this wick and 10 pips to this minor support. Sells here wouldn't be bad, right? But we just don't have much of a range to catch. This range is just disgusting, dude. All this is just nasty. Look at the Nasdaq. Continuing to re-break the high, lower, higher low, and is now on its way trickling up, continuing up. Why? Because we have clean traffic. So 60-hour week, bro. Holy shit, dude. If I do a 60-hour week, damn. I do 60 hours with sales and everything, bro. That would be an insane fucking week. See, when I start to notice things like this, I don't trade trend lines, but when I start to see trend lines like this, right, and price starts to respect it, it's starting to show me that we're respecting this upward trend, right? So just because on the smaller time frame it looks like we're coming down bearish, we could very easily respect the support here, respect that trend line, and start bouncing up to re-break that daily high. Oh, bro, I actually have a meme coin. I put in 50 bucks in my first meme coin. Right now I'm down. I found 45 bucks. I'm down some Hedera hash graph. Hash whatever the fuck on Binance. This is what, I don't know if you can see that. H bar. Your meme portfolio eclipsed your actual portfolio, you fucking savage. See, look how we're driving up here, right? That trend line that I drew, even though I'm not a trend line trader. See how we're seeing the setups happen, but because of these other minor inconveniences, the setup isn't playing out, right? The rebreak of the daily high wasn't gonna play out. The flip of the 15-minute bearish here wasn't gonna play out. If you would have had a sell stop here, you would have been activated and been in drawdown right now. It hasn't played out, right? So this is good discipline. If a trade doesn't happen, then a trade doesn't happen. Eyes here off what though, right? Off this hourly flip, that's a tiny bullshit bottom wick on that hourly. You do have whatever your little scoop is here, but there's just too much chop to take anything there. Look at that. Look at that. This is the move we're looking for, gang. This is the move we're looking for when there's clean traffic. Pay attention to this. When we have clean traffic, what happens when price does this after grabbing a massive bottom wick? I mean, bro, to say this isn't going to come to at least this level here, there's like a 90% chance price is coming up to this level. Literally like a 90% chance price is coming up to that level. Oh, I have no idea, bro. They told me I talked to Bit Me Some, and he said this one, and I said, all right, bet 50 bucks. I don't know if that's a meme or not, bro. Whatever it is, if it gets to $20, I'm banking. Nah, it'll probably get to like $1. I'll make like a $1,000, a few $100 off that. The cleanest moves are happening here, my friend, unfortunately. My bad, Bushi. I don't know nothing about crypto, bro. Nada, bro. Nothing. So what have you learned today, Alfredo? To be disciplined and not take a trade when nothing is showing up.
Say that again.
What have you learned today?
I'm being disciplined.
I hurt my wrist at the gym. I went too hard. I'm back. I immediately went for the heavyweight my first set. Even though I'm not trading the Nasdaq for you guys tonight, that's what I would be looking at right now. On the rebreak of that high. Gold is just so trash tonight. Why? Usually on holidays, you guys, gold, you move so much. But I guess New Year's is a national holiday. Or a worldwide holiday. Not just like Christmas. Don't. You guys have any questions? Any struggles? Let the 420 therapy assist you. Yeah, bro. The other night, I took a buy. We went into drawdown. We started consolidating for about half an hour. And then I took a pineapple. I got out break even. I closed the charts. And then we smashed through the daily highs and just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Jonathan is the crypto day trader. You're a savage. Yeah, I put it in the chat yesterday. It was last night where I got out, break even, and then gold fucking drove 89 pips right after. I'm like, bro, I would have passed last night instead of this morning. I could have woke up funded. My dog Turpy, I was talking about you earlier. I was talking about that sell that you took.
What are you watching? Squid Game.
Squid Games. You guys watch Squid Games? My favorite part was when that one Asian dude did that one thing. Season 2, episode 4. My girlfriend watched the entire thing in a day. And she's like, no, it can't end like that.
Shut
And I'm like, well, now I don't want to watch it. Market mechanic is home. The mechanical is in the building, gang. Everybody slide through. We're gonna move the party on over, gang. Oop. Why can't I find your page, bro?
Eddie, piece of shit.
Everybody move on over to the market mechanic agent session.
Eddie, you fucking piece of shit.
Move on over, gang. What a treat. EddieLifts and market mechanic in the same night. I taught you a little bit of scalping. Market mechanic is going to teach you how to swing trade properly. Everybody swing on over. I appreciate you guys for showing up. Drop a like. I appreciate it. It sucks that we couldn't get a trade today, though. That's what annoys me, that we couldn't get a trade, but the market is not moving. So maybe by like 10, 11, we'll get something. But yeah. Drop a fucking dub, gang. Drop a W. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Joshua. Have a good night, broski. And it's starting, bro. Join gang. Have a good night.